Baghdad is on high alert for the first ever visit to Iraq by the leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Iraq still faces security threats and attacks from ISIL and militia groups, which means the Iraqi security forces have their work cut out for them, as Pope Francis will be in 6 cities in 3 days. Pope Francis has frequently travelled to Muslim-majority countries, and in Iraq he will meet one of the world's most influential Shia clerics, Grand Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani.
The Pope's visit is meant to expand on his message of interfaith dialogue and bring hope to Iraq's Christian community.
Gunfire filled the air in northwest Nigeria on Wednesday as violence erupted amid the return of 279 kidnapped schoolgirls to their families. The abduction of the children from their school in Zamfara state has drawn the world's attention to a remote corner of the country. What was supposed to be a happy end to their 5-day ordeal descended into chaos. At least 3 people were shot, though according to Reuters witnesses, it was not immediately clear by whom. Mayhem broke out as parents, impatient to take their children home, burst into a hall where government officials were giving speeches in front of the newly freed girls.
Several police teams raided the foreign fishing vessel late last night. Drugs totaling 583 million rand were found hidden in compartments.
An intelligence-driven multidisciplinary operation has discovered off the Saldanha coast 973 blocks of cocaine stashed in compartments of a fishing vessel on Monday evening. 10 suspects were subsequently arrested on charges of dealing in drugs and will appear in the Vredenburg court soon.
Around many parts of New Zealand, a peaceful Friday morning was interrupted by tsunami sirens. The calm waters provided an eerie backdrop to the warning about the danger that could have been on its way. People in coastal communities in the north were most at risk and were told to head to higher ground, where some captured a tsunami arriving from an 8.1 magnitude earthquake hundreds of kilometres away near the Kermadec Islands. For some, this was the second tsunami evacuation in hours. Earlier on Friday morning, another large quake struck much closer to New Zealand and was felt strongly around much of the country.
Tonight, the U.S. Capitol is on high alert. Security has been ramped up in Washington, D.C. after intelligence officials warned that a right-wing militia may be preparing an attack on the Capitol building. The FBI warning that far-right conspiracy theorists have made plans to storm the legislative building in an attempt to return former President Donald Trump to power. Although police say the plans lack credibility, the House of Representatives canceled all sessions planned for today as a precaution. The Capitol complex has been on high alert for 2 months now, following the January 6th riots that left 5 people dead.
Italy has blocked the shipment of AstraZeneca's vaccine that was supposed to be headed to Australia on Thursday, in what became the EU's first intervention into the supply of COVID-19 vaccines. According to Reuters, AstraZeneca had requested permission from Rome to deliver around 250,000 doses from its manufacturing plant in Italy. The request was refused by Rome. The Italian government's move comes as the EU placed temporary controls on the export of vaccines made inside the bloc, following a spat with the British drug maker and wider supply issues. The measures will last until the end of March and will allow EU member states to reject authorizing exports if the vaccine makers do not honor contracts.
South Korea's mass immunization campaign is picking up pace amid safety concerns. While no direct link is found, 3 more post-vaccination deaths reported, all of them from AstraZeneca's. Authorities are following up with meticulous investigations. In Germany, there's a changing stance on the AstraZeneca vaccine, allowing over 65s to receive the jab, claiming recent studies provided enough data.
3 more AstraZeneca vaccine recipients died on Thursday. 2 were in their 50s and 1 was in their 20s. Both of those in their 50s were patients at nursing hospitals in Jeollabuk-do province and had underlying conditions, cardiovascular disease and diabetes. While the first patient died 2 days after getting the shot, the second person died just 1 day after. The person in their 20s who suffered from epilepsy died at a nursing hospital in the city of Daejeon 2 days after being given the shot.